My name is Linda Ray and I'm the co-founder of the New Resource Group. The Diploma of Neuroscience of Leadership is the first and only nationally accredited diploma credential available in Australia, and we're pleased to have had students from across the globe join our programs. We're learning more about human behaviour than ever before as we begin to gain greater understanding of the brain, and many of our old ways of operating simply aren't brain-friendly. We hope you'll consider joining the next generation of thinking leaders. It's a challenge to share all of the big ideas from neuroscience that we should be paying attention to. We know, for example, our natural biology can sabotage our good leadership intentions. You simply can't multitask. We're interrupted about every 5 minutes and our brains love distraction, so it's really hard to resist these interruptions. We have over 100 cognitive biases that get in the way of good decision making. Change hurts, so the brain will actively resist it. Many business practices we know are at odds with what science is telling us. So why study this diploma? We're clearly in the midst of a neuro-revolution. We believe that understanding the brain and taking insights from neuroscience will transform the way you lead. All of our students have made significant changes to their leadership practices at the intrapersonal, the interpersonal level, and indeed the organisational level. Old leadership approaches don't work, and yet we persist with implementing tired performance management approaches, overloading people, imposing change that doesn't stick, and using incentives for motivation. The number of people reporting as disengaged continues to rise, as do reported levels of stress and fatigue. At New Resource Group, we believe we're thought leaders, and what we do really well is we transform the science into the so what. We share a toolbox of practical strategies that are designed with how the brain operates and can be applied easily in the workplace. In our most recent survey of students who've completed the diploma, 100% reported that they strongly agreed that they would recommend the course to others. During the course, we explore 4 key topic areas, and these include evidence from neuroscience and practical strategies for working in a more brain-friendly way. Each area builds on the next. We begin with a focus at the intrapersonal level, and we introduce our attentional intelligence model and how to use attention to self-regulate and stay cool under pressure. We explore the biology of threat and reward and how to develop strategies to manage hijacking of our thinking brain by our limbic system. In the next topic, we find out why multitasking doesn't work, how to guard against decision fatigue, how to manage distraction, and how to create the conditions for insight and creative problem solving. Our students all report improvements in productivity as a key takeaway of this topic. In this new global economy, we're being asked to partner and collaborate, and yet we know working with others we don't know is a threat to the brain. In this topic area, we explore the neuroscience of engagement and practical strategies for positively influencing the engagement climate and your own levels of engagement. The one thing we do know is that change is constant, and the brain doesn't like change. In this topic area, we delve into the neuroscience of change and finish up with you developing your own unique brain-friendly change model and checklist. A key takeaway for students is new ideas about how to motivate self and others and brain-friendly ways of setting and achieving goals. I want to give you a little sneak peek of some of the tools that we share. In the 24 modules that we look at in the course, there is at least 1 to 2 different practical strategies in each module. Our attentional intelligence model supports you to understand attention and become the boss of yours rather than your attention bossing you around. Our line framework is a tool for managing going limbic. Students are trying out our new approaches to doing meetings with our standing meeting format and reporting big changes to how decisions are made in their organisations. We use our 3 E's tool to measure engagement not as a once-a-year event but more regularly, so that points of pain can be dealt with before they sabotage productivity. Or we can delve more into the what's working so that we can continue to do that to keep people engaged. We encourage people to build papa pauses into their everyday routine in order to keep your focus where you want it to be. These are just a small sample of the many practical tools we share and explore through a neuroscience lens. The material is suited to people in any position within an organisation, and our students come from a wide variety of industries and services. The content and tools are able to be applied in your very own unique context, whether you're a sole operator through to a CEO. Our approach is designed with the brain in mind. We know attention changes the brain. We build in opportunities to connect with other students through small telecalls and contribution to a discussion post. We ensure that people have opportunities to encode and embed and consolidate and build sustainable habits so that the learning persists beyond the period of study. We do hope you'll consider joining our next program. At the very least, we hope you stay in touch. Check out our Brainwaves for Leaders blog, follow us on Twitter, check out our websites and subscribe to our new Resource TV. If you want some further information, send us an email, info@newresourcegroup.com.au, and we'd be happy to answer any questions you have.